He tagged 50 publicly in a post advertising his jewelry business using 50's image without permission, as if 50 Cent was going to see that and say, "You know what? That's a great idea, let me partner up with this man." That's not even the bold part. In an August TikTok, Trax went a step further. He filmed himself holding up a cross chain that looked nearly identical to one 50 Cent had been spotted wearing. And then looking directly into the camera, he said, "And I need you to hear this clearly. We just jocked your style. I know you watch my videos and now I'm watching your Saint and jocking music. Your Saint just like you jocked my S-gang." He told 50 Cent, one of the most litigious, most aggressive, most legally trigger-happy men in the music industry, that he copied his jewelry and he doesn't care. Now at this point, a smarter man might have taken the L quietly, removed the posts and moved on, but Trax doubled down. 50 Cent saw it and 50 did what 50 always does first. Music, he gave a warning. He got on Instagram and wrote, "This was a bad idea. You will regret doing this, I promise." You know what Trax said back? "You don't. You got better things to worry about, family." Music, he told 50 Cent he had better things to worry about. There are maybe 5 people on this planet who can say that to 50 Cent and get away with it. Mox Johnny is not one of those people. October Music, 10th, 2024. That's the date. Mark it. 50 Cent through his company NYC Vibe LLC walks into federal court and drops an 18-page lawsuit on Mox Johnny and TraxNYC Corp. And this isn't some small claim situation. This man is asking for a minimum of $5 million. TMZ Hip Hop obtained the documents and the legal language is surgical. The lawsuit charges trademark infringement and violation of 50 Cent's right of publicity. But here's what the actual complaint says, and this is important because this is the part that reveals the full scope of what was happening. The lawsuit states that the defendants willfully and knowingly created imitations of an original necklace designed exclusively for Jackson. Not inspired by, not similar to imitations, copies. They took a custom piece, a piece made exclusively for 50 Cent, replicated it, and then used 50 Cent's face to sell those replicas to consumers who would naturally assume they were getting something connected to the man himself. The lawsuit goes even further. It states point blank, Jackson did not purchase his necklace from defendants, and Jackson has never authorized defendants to capitalize on his goodwill and reputation in order to promote their goods and services. And the consumers were already confused. The court documents included actual comments from Trax YouTube posts where fans were saying things like, "I'm a big 50 Cent fan. I want the silver and gold." These people genuinely believed 50 Cent had some kind of relationship with this jeweler. That's not an accident. That's not a coincidence. That's intentional misdirection, and 50's legal team made sure the judge understood exactly that. His rep put it plainly, Mr. Jackson takes the unauthorized use of his name and likeness for commercial purposes seriously. Translation, music, pay up or face consequences, and there will be consequences. Now here's where it gets entertaining, because Trax, even after getting hit with a federal lawsuit, did not sit down quietly. No, this man went on Instagram, held up a cross necklace, music, and essentially tried to appeal to 50 Cent's spirituality. He said, "Yo, 50, a cross is meant for forgiveness, redemption, forgiveness of sins. Forgive, forget, let it go, brother." 50 responded immediately, "Let me think about it." "Nah, you tried to play with me. You know the vibes by Monday." But wait, it gets worse, or better, depending on how much you enjoy watching Audacity operate at maximum levels. Trax decided his next move was going to be a PR stunt. He hopped in a car, drove to South Jamaica, Queens, 50 Cent's old neighborhood, the block where 50 grew up, and this man started handing out bars of silver to residents claiming they were worth over $50,000, saying he was giving a kilo for 50. He went to 50 Cent's hood during an active federal lawsuit music to do a giveaway. That is either the most gangster move or the most reckless move in recent celebrity beef history, possibly both. None of it worked. By May 2025, the legal walls were closing in. Johnny issued a formal public apology both online and at his physical storefront. Music acknowledging that he had used 50 Cent's image, name, and intellectual property without consent. Music, he removed all the offending content. He expressed regret, and 50 Cent, satisfied that the record had been set straight, Music formally dismissed the lawsuit. Done. Over. But here's what nobody was paying attention to while all of this was going down. TraxNYC wasn't just out here playing games with celebrity images. There was something else lurking, something that would make the 50 Cent situation look like a warm-up. Let me connect some dots for you, gang music, because this is where the real tea lies. While TraxNYC was busy fighting 50 Cent's legal team in federal court, something was allegedly happening on the floor of the Diamond District that tells a much bigger story about how this man operated. See, the Diamond District on West 47th Street isn't just one store. It's a building full of individual booths, jewelers operating side by side, sharing the same physical space, competing for the same customers. And in that environment, reputation is everything. If your name rings bells, customers seek you out. They come in asking for you specifically, and that's exactly what someone was allegedly exploiting. According to Ajani himself, there was a competing jewelry operation inside that building, a company called Akai Diamonds, run by brothers George A. and Freddie I, who had allegedly been running a scheme.